Hello, CJ here at Nine Gaming. Welcome back to SteelRising. So it's now episode of 15. We just defeated one of the corrupted ones. Leave all that blue stuff in the air here at the church. Obviously, we saw the cutscene of the church as well and got an item from his wife's headpiece. Now, just before we go any further, I want to just use the Vestal, get back all his things, because we still haven't done that yet. Also want to check, we've got 4 keys, so we're still 1 key away from upgrading that as well. Now we could upgrade that, which would take the damage to 90. You only get 2 if you upgrade that one. I feel like the damage increase has got a lot less on this thing here, but obviously the alchemy damage does go up in the impact and mobilization. In fact, no, the alchemy damage doesn't even go up that much at all either. See, I do like them. Would like a bit more damage out of them, but I would much prefer just to pump a level into this. Oh, that's now at max level, so they can only go to level 5 anyway. But yeah, I think we are going to focus then on bumping them up to level 5. Yeah. We're going to do that. Yep, that's how we're going to play it. Let's also have a look in the boutique just to make sure there isn't any other new equipment. Still hoping and praying I come in here and there's an electric chain. Yeah, still no decent modules either. I mean, we have got plenty now that we could technically sell for the points. Like, we've got loads of these here. We keep finding them, but there's not really any use for them. We've got a Formulation resistance module at level 3. Long infuse. This doubles the duration and alchemical infusions. Those 2 would be good. That one we can definitely use because we can actually swap out one that we are currently using for that. So let's get that done right now. So if we take that one out and put in the Formulation resistance, we can then change this Formulation resistance and go to the longevity module. So we're still keeping the extra health. Right, now let's push on further through. So obviously we went all the way around. Let's just double check there was nothing around here. I know it led to the gate the other side, but just want to make sure there was no other paths. Oh, there was that other path up and over there. Yeah, and I believe this all just led back around to the church with nowhere else to go. We'll just go up and double check. We've got the big guy here. This might be the one that was in the video. There's a good chance it is. Nope. Oh shit. Couldn't even get out of the way then. I've just run out of energy. Nope. Flame on. Ooh, she come out of that so slow then. I didn't even have time to move. Get burned. Yeah, I have a feeling that was the one out of the video. Right, so we've got a gate here. That isn't a gate that we can't open. Obviously, this was the way we went. It led up to the other gate at the back of the cemetery. It doesn't look like there's anything down this way either. Yeah, there was just this chest, which we've already got the item out of. There's a gate there. I don't think we can open this big one. No, because obviously this is all in the way, so pretty much that's blocked. And then there was the crypt, and there's that guy over there, but I don't think... Oh yeah, we don't have the key for that one. I believe the guy who's got the key has been left the key from the guy who runs the church, because he had to leave town to go to his sister's bedside. Which obviously means he was lucky and managed to miss all of this. No, no. Oh, pain in the ass. Oh, he actually got me with that. And he definitely got me with that. Let's move back. Let's take that. Ooh. Sit down. Yeah, we found a note, but I don't think it gave us the key. Yeah, it didn't give us the key. So yeah, we can't open that just yet. Yeah, and then this led to here. Oh, actually there is this way. How did I not spot this? Oh, this just leads us back down to this path here. Which obviously we know what's down here. It is these guys right there. So I believe the only way that we can go now is up and over that wall. But I think this actually takes us back towards the Rider's Crest as well. Yeah, so it is taking us back over in that direction. So maybe we will find a bridge that crosses over that point further on through this direction. Oh, I thought that was actually an open door. Can we get back up here from here? Oh, yeah, we could. I didn't want to take the risk before, but obviously if I had, would have found out we could have actually come through here a lot sooner. Essence of a noble spirit. Yeah, I've got plenty of these noble spirits now, so we could probably use them to get a level up. Come on, douchebag. Me and you. Oh, pain in the ass. Oh, oh, no. He actually just killed himself. We had a bit of lag there, though. I don't know where this lag keeps coming from. Nope. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that's what this other guy was here. Nope. No one can get him close when he does that. Not even his own teammates. I finished them off. And we finish you off. Good. And we're getting some really good damage as well from that chain. That final upgrade does seem to have made a considerable difference. Anyone we can talk to here? It seems a bit weird that this door is lit up. No. Nothing up here that we can reach. No, don't know why that's there. Just a little courtyard of absolutely nothing. So yeah, we've got this doorway here, which is where we've got to head anyway. It's the direction we've got to go. Oh, I remember this gate. Quite close to where we actually came in. Oh, we'll see that item there as well. Nothing else in there, and then we've got a wall that we can kick through right here. Yeah, we've got a place we can boost up to there. Let's grab the item first. Anything else down here? No. Nobody we can talk to around here. So yeah, it's just up we go. Oh, another module key. I think that is enough now to upgrade another slot. Yeah, we could go down there and still be able to get back up. Obviously, we've got this area here. Oh, and nearly I got boost across then.
I'm getting closer to Les Invalides. Here, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
And this is where we get to cross the moat. Good. Right, so let's go have a look, see what's down here. We may as well. We know we can get back up. We can just boost up to that wall there. Does it still lead us out there? Yes, it does. So there's nothing really special up there. Just basically a vantage point where we could see. Oh, there may have been an area for boost to. Just see. yet, so we're probably going to boost across to that ledge there. Let's do that now. Don't really want to miss any secrets. Can we just use this to our advantage and go that way? Why she's doing that walk again rather than running? Like, I don't know why she goes at this pace. The normal pace is this pace. For some reason she goes into a silly walking pace all the time. Right, so... Oh, we can't get in there. But we can jump across to this one, and that's benefited us. Ow. Nothing in the slightest. Other than getting behind this guy. We are getting them on fire a lot easier now. I think it's obviously with the upgrades we've had to his character and obviously the upgrades that we've put on the weapon itself. And that is actually showing now with a big difference. Nothing there. It's not a wall we can kick through. That's solid brick. Oh. Essence of this noble spirit. Right, now let's see about crossing here. I'm guessing we do a boost jump there, because yeah, I can't see us swimming. We're a bit too heavy to do swimming. So let's get this perfectly timed. That was terribly timed, but we still made it. And we are across the other side now, which does mean we might be able to open that gate and finally finish up on that rider's quest. Yeah, so we've got a path that goes through there. Let's check right down the bottom first. No extra items, but there is this one here. Thank you. Just an ordinary oil vial. Nowhere we can jump up to. There is a place we can jump up to there, though. Oh, another cutscene.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
So, is this the guy that we're looking for information about the son's death as well? It seems that way. I think that's how it's playing out now. Because he did say he was his most trusted, the king's most trusted advisor. Now this screams boss fight. Well, there's only one way to find out. That's right. I'm just going to say, I bet that's the head of it. Oh shit, that's massive. It's a good job we got the Formulation resistance on this outfit. Nope. We take it nice and slow. Try not to take any hits. He is pretty slow. Nope. Dodge forward. Swing. Oh, run out of bloody endurance there. My bad. Come on, let's get him fired up. I think it's time we move. What man? It's just spat out gargoyles that explode on impact. How many years on fire? But now he is charged. He tried elbow drop me. Whoa! What the hell? He got out of the way, thank God for that. He's doing it again. Actually, no idea what that one is. His moves are relatively easy to dodge, I suppose. Oh shit, I'd say that and then I keep getting it. Let's drop one of those. So we keep the health up. Oh, it's going for the big elbow drop. Nope. Ooh, I really got to make sure I keep my endurance up. I can't even dodge those attacks. Big elbow drop. Ooh, he actually really landed on me that time. In for another one. Oh no, that's a big charge. Ow. What's he doing now? Big elbow drop. Oh, here we go, gargoyles. Stay away, boys. Nope. Ooh, bloody close. Oh, we do not want to part of that. Nope. Oh, God. He's just gone back to normal attacks now. Nope, I say that and then he instantly changes up. Big elbow drop. Missed. What's he doing now? Well, let's get him while he's doing this, because we can actually drop some damage in. I say that and then I actually run out of stamina. Oh, he had no stamina. Oh shit. Oh, bug it. Oh shit. Ooh, we just managed to miss that and we had no stamina. And he's down, thank God. Or a copper ingot. That's a new one.
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne,
Yeah, it was
take
him
my
as well.
hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance. What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
Oh, taking him straight back to Luxembourg. Oh, that's a pain in the arse. We need to get out there and find them riders. We still never did find a way to that bridge. So we definitely need to go back across there and have another look around.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
I did
Got
not
some
expect to
questions.
see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the Patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him. Monsieur Necker.
I owe you my life, madame.
God, we've got a lot of
So
conversations
I'm
going here.
embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refused to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire d'affaires in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
My dear husband, as agreed, I received Monsieur Monsieur, director of the Botanical Garden, this morning. When he got off the boat and found him, in a very poor state after his long voyage. However, he made a point of visiting the plantation before giving me his enlightened opinion. He deemed the soil to be excellent and recommended that nurseries be built to grow some 500 young clove trees. Harvesting ladders should be built, as well as drying sheds and storerooms. Please tell me as soon as possible, my dear, if you agree to this arrangement. I long for you. I hope with all my soul to see you again in the distant land that is so dear to us. Now, is there anything else we can add? Like, I'm gonna have to speak to a few people because I was
Monsieur
hoping
le
we got a
Marquis.
key for one of
I'm
those
listening,
gates.
Aegis.
I went to the meeting point you indicated. I had an unexpected encounter there.
Get to the facts. Who did you meet there?
Madame de Polignac, the Queen's favorite. She made no secret of her reason for being in that desolate place. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your great concern.
Seigneur. The children. What happened? Tell me that nothing bad has happened to them.
That remains to be determined. One thing is certain. Charlotte and the young Dauphin are missing. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men. They apparently attacked the wagon the children were hiding in.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without an accomplice. You were betrayed.
A plague on Orléans and his damned informants. They have taken the children.
That still remains to be seen. It seems that the Duke's men were interrupted while carrying out their task. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the vermin running. But why the hell haven't they reported to me yet?
Only they could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them? The lives of these poor children hang in the balance. My hussars are stationed at Les Invalides. That's from where they were to set off for Gros Caillou.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Find those riders.
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, mate. This is to Ab Gregory, parish priest of Empermanel. Montpierre, the rules of our order forbid us from taking part in secular affairs. It is through prayer and prayer alone that we should save the souls of those whom the Lord, in his holy grace, decides to call back unto him. I entrust you with the reliquary of our brotherhood, and pray that you, as well as those who seek shelter by your side in the refectory of our covenant, will keep it safe from destruction that could befall us. May God keep you and protect you. Another father. Let me have a word with you for...
A word,
I'll
s'il
be
vous plaît.
with you in a bit, shut up.
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you about my research.
Have you got a
Do you
key?
have a few moments to spare for me?
Yeah, why not?
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here. Then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about the 3 Nemes. These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
The alchemist.
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de Ville. He had the priests forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Mon Dieu. Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
What is the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
The Philosopher's Stone. Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that it remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it.
Got a key?
We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Have you got a
Oui,
key?
mon père.
will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitent's door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year, I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession. Here is the key.
Hey!
Goodbye, mon père.
Now, who else wanted a word? Let's speak to you first. Let's get all these conversations out the way.
Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Méry.
You missed
The path
me?
that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Oh, that's all he's got
Goodbye,
to say.
Monseigneur.
Allez en paix.
Yeah. Is it you that's been shouting at me, Julian?
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the Empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santé, our most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money. Their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between two planters from Bastère. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
Any reform, revolutionary or not, must be taken step by step, with moderation and prudence.
This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
Aegis,
will do.
you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Massiac alive.
was a big conversation. That's what we got here. From a Quinn, Saint Dominique, 20th of March, 1789. God willing, this letter will reach you before the Estate General. We encourage you to rage whilst at Versailles and not merely stick to agricultural issues. We must argue that we have no disputes and that whatever the white representatives demand should not be the law for us. Stand strong and fight the contempt they have for us. We also recommend that you speak with Monsieur Necker. His charitable works exude humanity and hint that he is a man who is open to the oppressed. Farewell, good health, your friend, brother, Francis Raymond. Do you got anything to say?
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
how do you intend to counter the King's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
You should know that I am a Gunpowder Commissioner. As such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsangy has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it. Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
We get options with that quest. What use are wit, finesse, audacity, and tenacity if they are not employed in favour of the common good? The people shall not forget that a year ago, Monsieur Necker signed a pact to organising famine by announcing the summer of 1788. Threat shortage economy deliberately stoked the high cost of bread. Then, using inflation as a pretext, he established a public monopoly, depriving bakers of their freedom to produce their supplies as they see fit. This, dear readers, is how our philanthropist has monopolised all the grain in the kingdom to allow his accomplices to benefit from speculation. His friends, ministers, lords, heads of judiciary, and other clever scoundrels were involved in this plot. Together, these brigands built a profitable business on the misfortunes of the kingdom, with the support of all the servants and whores of the court. My pen is free, citizens, and I will relentlessly pursue Monsieur Necker as long as he remains at the helm of the kingdom's affairs. It will reveal his crimes until unable to escape the righteous anger of the people, and Starvis seeks to save himself by taking flight. Yeah, so doesn't sound like Necker's much of a good guy.
Do you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat?
No?
No, not yet.
I was reading
I
that
have it
paper.
on good authority that he is in the quarries in Montmartre. He's the only person who could show you a way to...
We know. Jesus Christ.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robert.
Wait, we weren't even talking to you, we were reading. You flipping idiot. Right, so let's head back out here. I do want to pop back over to Luxembourg. I want to try and find those riders. We also didn't get... we didn't even get... It's a good job I actually claimed the items off the body as well. But yeah, we didn't get a special move, I don't think, from that boss fight. Yeah, so we've got a fair few side quests now. Yeah, we've freed Necker, we've freed him, we've freed the bishop. We've got to find 7 for him. Notes. Mark all them as red. Mark all them as red. Yeah, we didn't get anything else. We've got the Bishop Suit, we've got the Alchemist Ram, but we didn't get anything from that other boss, I don't think. Yeah, because we got the Selenite Momentum. Yeah, so what we need to do is head back to Luxembourg. But I do think once we get there, that is going to be time for us. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll leave it here, but when we come back, I'll be in Luxembourg. So to start the next episode, we'll just go have a quick roam around there, or we'll be on the map so we can at least have a look, see where all the quests are. So yeah, if you've enjoyed today's episode, then as always, feel free to leave a like, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.